Hi, welcome back to Bangerz and Mash. Today we're looking at Tom Clancy's Wildlands. So I guess to start off, the environment is the first thing I'm going to say.
Yeah.
It's best compared to Just Cause 3. Really big, you'll love it. When you see the entire map, there's like high mountains, parts with snow, I guess like salt flats.
It's
kind of
really
like a
diverse.
desert. Yeah, a lot of jungle. There's a lot of jungle in it.
Probably like a third of the map, or like 2/3 of the map is just jungle.
Yeah, unfortunately with Google, I'm not sure how it like compares size-wise, just because like...
Well, it's a pretty new game. You know how when you see people, they're like, this is how big Vice City is
Yeah,
compared to...
yeah, they do those little Google maps. Like, I don't know, if you compared it to Just Cause 3, I don't know if it's like...
It seems as big as Just Cause...
Probably just as big if you compared them size-wise, yeah. No, actually, I don't know. It'd probably be twice the size bigger. I don't know.
No, you'd be surprised. Just Cause 3 is very big.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just Cause 3 is probably like twice the size.
It almost is.
It's disgustingly big. Anyways, we trail off. So unlike Tom Clancy's The Division, your loadout depends basically on searching the map. Weapons and accessories are unlocked by finding them on the map. The enemies do drop their weapons, but they're only good temporarily, I guess.
Yeah, it's like you'll see the same weapon drop.
You get ammo and not like keep them if you've not found them on the map, sort of thing.
Oh no, see, like you can like grab them.
Yeah.
But I don't think like you can I don't know if you can reload them. You never want to pick up the enemy weapon unless you're like out of ammo.
Who picks up the enemy weapon?
It's weird because you can't pick it up and then take it back to your loadout and be like, now you have this weapon.
Yeah, no.
Right?
Which you should. I mean, if you got it in your fucking hand.
You would assume, right?
But whatever.
So in the game, the code name of it's called Kingslayer, which is a little bit cliche because it's like going after it's going after a cartel.
Yeah, like cartels.
Right, so it's like, it's kind of cliche. So the whole thing takes place in Bolivia. The cartel moved there and it's producing, you know, cocaine.
Yeah.
Of course. It's kind of a little bit...
security influence and production and smuggling.
Yeah,
shit.
so like, there's like...
Typical.
There's like, you take over this area and it's called security. And then there's like two securities, two productions, two...
The difficulty rating thing, that's typical, like, 5-star,
yeah, so
5 skulls.
You'll go into the area, it's got 5 skulls, of course, it's going to be harder than the 1 skull area.
Yeah.
Each of the provinces are reasonable, like, they're responsible for one part of the cartel, like I was saying.
Yeah.
Because you can travel to any part of the map, like, after you fly over it, you can pretty much fast travel there.
Yeah.
So... I don't know, it kind of gives you the option of where you want to tackle, like, obviously you want to go for, like, the 1st star, 2nd star, but you can just go anywhere you want, do anything you want.
Drop in, go do it, yeah.
So, there is a bit of a storyline, like I was saying, it's about the cartel, but it's open world, and you kind of start to lose interest really fast. It's kind of the same mission over and over.
Rinse and repeat, yeah.
It is, you know, like, there's searching and finding things that'll help you take down the province's boss.
Yeah. There is cutscenes and, like, dialogue to go with it all.
There is cutscene, but it's kind of like the same cutscene.
Feels like the same,
over and over again, because it's this woman interrogating. You take someone there, she interrogates them.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing over and over again. Like, after you do it once, then you see it, like, 3rd, 4th time.
Yeah, you don't care.
No.
Basically, you could do the entire game with your default weapons. That's one thing I've noticed. You can unlock as many as you can or want. I mean, a lot of the achievement and trophies depend on you going and collecting everything. But,
it'll be like, collect all the submachine guns, collect all the sniper rifles.
So basically it's a collect-a-thon.
It is. It's just...
if you want to platinum the game, I guess, or get the gold achievement, whatever the fuck they call it on Xbox. That's really your only incentive, I guess. I don't know. The whole game can be completed solo with bots. I don't really like that. Or as a 4-person team, you're better off doing that, but even then, that's not so good either.
The 4-person team is hard.
You gotta have, like, a reliable team, really.
Especially when some of the missions are like, don't get detected.
Yeah, so, I mean, playing solo is alright, but for some of the harder points, and at, like, I guess the beginning of the game, I don't know, it gets old fast. Sometimes you have to do, like, missions with friends a few times, because someone will keep alerting the enemies. That gets really annoying. I guess, yeah, if not, you have to direct your bots and make them all do the kills and shit. I don't know. You gotta do everything yourself, if not.
Yeah, you pretty much end up doing everything yourself. Like,
yeah, bots are useless. Everyone knows
when you're
that.
with a couple people, you'll see there's a fucking what the fuck's it called? Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
Blip?
Yeah, well, it's something that... Oh, fuck.
HUD? I don't
No,
know.
no, it's one of those... It's a drone.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
You'll start to see, like, everyone's drone on the map, and then it'll, like, pick up, like, oh, there's a guy, there's a guy, there's a guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Things that didn't help the game were... Oh, hang on. Things that didn't help the game were once you completed all the provinces and the enemies still remained.
Yeah, so you liberated it, but they're there.
I went back and checked it because I was like, are you sure? Because I was thinking, I'm like, no, those bots must be gone. No,
yeah.
They're in the same spot. They're like, they're still in the same parts of the map. It really feels like you haven't made any progress.
You haven't accomplished anything, yeah.
And there's rebels in the game, but I just kind of skipped over them. Like, they didn't even feel like they were...
Like some beta shit. Like, he didn't iron that one out.
No, it's like, you can call them in, but, like, whatever.
Yeah. So, I guess in the end, what did you think of Tom Clancy's Wildlands?
Like, the first couple hours.
Yeah.
And then
it looks beautiful.
And then, yeah, it does. After that, it's kind of like, oh, well, same shit again.
Yeah, so...
It gets about a 7 out of 10 for me.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of replayability if you can like stomach
the same thing over
rinse
and over
repeat,
again.
Right?
Yeah, so pretty much I got similar things to say. I mean, I guess, yeah, rinse and repeat's the biggest thing. If you don't like that style of gameplay, you're not going to like the game.
You'd probably rather be playing Just Cause.
Yeah, basically. It looks nice. It's a shooter, it's action, you're going to have your fun. I give it about a 6 out of 10. It doesn't do anything to It separates itself, but it doesn't separate itself enough.
It's the rinse and repeat. It just gets so old.
I mean, you can make something beautiful as long as you want, but if it's rinse and repeat.
And collecting.
Yeah, and collect-a-thon.
Always collecting. Anyways, this has been another Bangerz and Mash. Don't forget to check us out on YouTube, VidMe, Facebook, Twitter.
Pretty much everything.
Everything.
I guess till next time. Fuck off.